Hello, this is Shay Jackson with Hype Math. In today's video, we will be reviewing for the 2022 Texas STAAR Math Test for 6th graders. Our concept is numerical expressions. This is part 4. We have our 6th grade Math STAAR Review workbook available for purchase in our store. The link is in the description box so that you can grab yours today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and press the like button so that you will be alerted to new videos we upload, and also spread the word about Hype Math. We greatly appreciate your support. In talking about numerical expressions, let's review order of operations. We hear most times PEMDAS, which means or stands for Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. Now you may be saying, Ms. Jackson, well, what does that mean? Glad you asked. First, it means we are going to calculate what is in parentheses or brackets first. Next are exponents. Then we have multiplication and division in order from left to right. That means that if you have an expression and division comes before multiplication, then go ahead and do the division because it's in order from left to right. And lastly, we have addition and subtraction, again, in order from left to right. So let's dive into a problem. Oh yes, this is a good one, so that we can apply PEMDAS. Our expression is 8 squared plus, in parentheses, 6 minus 2 times 5 minus 10 divided by 2. So how are we going to solve this expression? We are going to first, step 1, look at our parentheses. And in there we have 6 minus 2. That is equal to 4. So now our expression is 8 squared plus 4 times 5 minus 10 divided by 2. Step 2, we're going to tackle our exponents. 8 squared is our exponent. That means 8 times 8, which is 64. So now our expression is 64 plus 4 times 5 minus 10 divided by 2. Step 3, we are going to go over our multiplication and division. And in our expression, when we look from left to right, we first end up with 4 times 5. That is equal to 20. And then minus 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So now our expression is 64 plus 20 minus 5. Our last step is, I know y'all saying, finally, girl. Our last step is addition and subtraction. So 64 plus 20 is equal to 84 minus 5 is equal to 79. So let's dive into our problems. And remember, we have our 6th grade math review workbook so that you can make notes and scribble and do whatever you need to do so that you will be successful on your STAAR test. 25 says, Frank had $65. He spent $2 per day for 7 days. Then he was given $9 to divide equally between himself and his brothers. The following expression can be used to find the amount of money Frank had after that. Based on this expression, what is the amount of money Frank had remaining? And our expression is 65, because that's how much he started with, minus 2 times 7, because that's the $2 he spent per day for 7 days. Then he was given money to divide equally between him and his brothers, so that's $9 divided by 3. Okay, that's our expression. Our answer choices are F, $150, G, $54, H, $20, and J, $444. In order to solve this problem, the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, yes, what are we looking for? We are looking for the amount of money Frank has remaining, okay? We're looking for the amount of money Frank has remaining. Now that we know that, our next question is, well, what information can help find the answer? And it's applying good old PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally in order to tackle this problem. And how are we going to solve it? Just like I said, we're going to take our expression, which is 65 minus 2 times 7 plus 9 divided by 3, and we're going to apply our order of operations. So let's do that now. Okay, so we have 65 minus 2 times 7 plus 9 divided by 3. Okay, so what we're going to do, again, order of operations, we're looking through and aha, we see multiplication. So 2 times 7 is equal to 14 plus, and then we also have a division. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now our expression is 65 minus 14 plus 3. Now we need to tackle our subtraction. 65 minus 14 is equal to 51 plus 3 is equal to 54. So now let's discover what is the correct answer. Our correct answer is 54. So now what we need to do is look at our answer choices to see which one has 54 as the answer. And yes, it is G. G is our correct answer. Great job, 6th graders. Now let's look at question number 26. Leon wrote an expression that is equivalent to 30 plus 6 in parentheses divided by 12. Which expression could be the one Leon wrote? Is it A, 36 divided by 3 times 4, B, in parentheses, 3 times 3 times 4 divided by 4 times 3, C, 5 times 6 plus 2 times 3 divided by 3 times 2 times 2, or D, in parentheses, 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 divided by, in parentheses, 3 times 2 times 2. In order to solve this problem, the first thing we're going to ask ourselves is, what are we looking for? We are looking for the expression that is equivalent to the one Leon wrote, which is in parentheses 30 plus 6 divided by 12. Now that we know what we're looking for, our next question is, well, what information can help find the answer? And the information that can help find the answer is, again, our expression is 30 plus 6 in parentheses divided by 12. So how are we going to solve the problem? In looking at our answer choices, we need to find the prime factorization of, in parentheses, again, 30 plus 6 divided by 12. Now let's tackle that right now. What we did, we added 30 plus 6, which is 36, plus 12. So we are going to find the prime factorization of 36 using the ladder method. Now, 6th graders, if you don't remember how to do prime factorization, we went over that in our numerical expressions review part 1 and part 2. Stay here, but you can go back and look at those just in case you don't remember, okay? So for 36, we said that 2 can go into 36. 2 is a prime number. 2 can go into 36 18 times. 2 can go into 18. We have another 2. That's a prime factor. Can go into 18 9 times. And then for 9, we have 3 times 3. So our prime factorization of 36 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay? Now let's look at 12. Looking at 12, 2 can divide into 12 6 times, and again, 2 is a prime factor. And just a little reminder, Because you may be asking, what's a prime factor? A prime factor is a number where a prime number is where the factors are only one and that number, okay? So for 2, what are the factors of 2? Just 1 and 2. That's it, okay? So that is why 2 is a prime factor. 2 can go into 12 2 times, and then we have 6. For 6, we have 2 times 3. Both 2 and 3 are prime numbers, so we're done with 12. Our prime factorization of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3, okay? Now that we've done that, what is our correct answer? We know, and all I did was rewrite our prime factorizations. 2 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 for 36. And for 12, we have 2 times 2 times 3. What is our correct answer? So all we need to do is look at our answer choices to see which one has, in parentheses, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, divided by, in parentheses, 2 times 2 times 3. Now, I know when you readily look, it may not automatically pop out at you because the answer choice is not in the order that we wrote it, but it is still the same. And the reason that Ms. Jackson left it this way is just so that when you're solving problems and you're looking, it's to show you that no, it's not going to always look exactly like you think it would, but that doesn't mean that it's not the correct answer, okay? So what do you think the correct answer is? If you said D, you're absolutely correct. So let's go back and see where 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 is in parentheses divided by 3 times 2 times 2. Let's go back to our answer, okay? You see how we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. It's the same as D. The numbers are just written in a different order. And then for divided by 2 times 2 times 3, in our answer it shows 3 times 2 times 2. Again, this means the same. It doesn't change. The numbers are just written differently. Miss Jackson wanted to show you that because, again, just because I don't want you to look at the answer and be like, oh no, I don't see the answer is wrong. Take time to just look through, and again, yeah, they may be ordered differently, but it's still the same numbers in the parentheses, okay? So again, D is the correct answer, and that is it, 6th graders, for our review of numerical expressions, part 4. Remember, we have our 6th grade math review workbook available for purchase in our store. This is Shay Jackson with Hype Math. I will talk to you later.